Okay, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Prehistoric Kingdom video. I figured I'd talk about this because I've had a few people ask me if I would talk about it, because we have gotten some new images, new updates for update 12 of Prehistoric Kingdom. The newest dev diary is out already. You can see what there is to see. Got an Apatosaurus right here, some baby Apatosauruses, which is a great sign, which means that we're heading in that direction. Very exciting stuff. So we'll go ahead and scroll through this. This is a different type of video. I want to see how it kind of pans out. But yeah, so far right here is the state of development, all of the things that they're planning on working on and fixing. You can pause the video if you want to check that out real quick. Also right here, you can see what there is to see. I spy a little Ankylosaurus down there. Very exciting. Very exciting indeed. So update 12, species spotlight. Our titanic duo, Apatosaurus and Brontosaurus, are here to make their cinematic debut with 2 species spotlights. As always, they're returning with narration from our trusty park supervisor, Nigel. So we'll go ahead and check these out.
The name Apatosaurus means deceptive lizard, and I can't think of a more fitting moniker for a dinosaur with such a complicated history. For the longest time, nobody knew what the head of Apatosaurus looked like. Paleontologists debated over whether it should look more like a Diplodocus or a Camarasaurus, until its real skull was confirmed in 1978. Now that's turning heads.
They look so cool. And I can already see the Brontosaurus here. Also,
That sound you're hearing isn't thunder. It's the earth-shaking stomp of a Brontosaurus. These dinosaurs have been shaking the big screen for over 100 years, starting with one of the first ever animated films, Gertie the Dinosaur. Gertie was never the best behaved dinosaur, so hopefully we won't have as much trouble trying to keep this Brontosaurus in line.
those look so cool. Everything about them just looks fantastic, both the designs, and I love the colors on Brontosaurus in particular. Those are very exciting additions. I can't wait to see them. And then down here, new species. Of course, I think we've known about this guy coming for a while, but this is the first time we're seeing the actual model. The walking tank, Ankylosaurus, will be waddling its way into Prehistoric Kingdom in Update 12. This armored dinosaur features rows of large protective osteoderms and a clubbed tail perfect for battering the shins of deserving predators everywhere. Alongside its much older relative, Solidosaurus, this will be the second Thyreophorian added to Prehistoric Kingdom. Looks gorgeous. Everything about it. I love the orientation of the osteoderms. The whole shape of it looks fantastic, and the coloration on this one looks so good. Here's a little in-game shot of it. These are awesome. Yeah, so those are the new creatures that will be added to the game, which are of course the things that I usually get most excited about, because you might not know this, but I really like prehistoric creatures. No, but I love the way that this looks. I'm very excited to see it. There's also, it looks like there's going to be some guest visibility changes. What's a zoo if the visitors can't see properly? Update 12 will be bringing a variety of back-end improvements to visibility that better supports extremely large and small exhibits. Visitors will also show more realistic crowding behaviors as they try to congregate closer to where visible animals are. That's cool. I like that. This does mean that since guests can see animals from further away, some visitors will take advantage of elevated terrain or view from a distance rather than always standing directly next to viewing areas. Foliage, fences, scenery, and buildings can be used to block guest sight lines and create a more curated experience, just like a real zoo. That's awesome. Love stuff like that. They're really like helping ground this game, and I love it. Some staff improvements. When Update 12 releases, there will be changes made to alleviate some of the efficiency woes experienced by players. Staff will not only carry more resources, but will also queue up multiple tasks. I can't talk right now. But guests will also queue up multiple tasks at a time. This means that keepers will be able to refill multiple feeders in a single trip, picking the shortest path between the destinations if possible. That's cool. That's, again, this is all just helping make your park experience feel a lot more grounded, like they said, like a real zoo. And I like that stuff. Staff skills, training, and wages. In the next few updates, we'll be implementing new management and gameplay mechanics for staff. Here's an overview of how it'll work once it's fully developed. Inside the staff management menu, players will eventually have the option to set the maximum skill level their employees can train up to. By training at the staff center in their spare time, a worker can increase their skill level, unlocking perks that boost their efficiency. Depending on their role, these perks may come in a form of buffs, such as the time it takes to gather resources. Each job type has preset perks depending on the worker's skill level. There is no RNG. As employees increase their skill, they'll bump up into a higher wage bracket. The salary tab can be used to adjust the minimum and maximum pay for staff across the park. Increasing pay will improve staff welfare and might make workers more willing to put up with poorer conditions, while reducing it can lead to people quitting. Very good. Side note, we'll be adding similar salary like controls to the finances menu, eventually letting players set the entry ticket of amenity prices park-wide. Or amenity prices park-wide. I need to learn how to read. We're also considering scaling down the economy for readability and balance purposes. Smaller numbers, making $100,000 worth as much as $1 million in the current game. So sweet. Again, a lot of really good changes to the overall game, and I'm excited for that stuff. Now, this is what I'm most excited for is ontogeny, which of course is the growth stages of animals. Starting off as this little heartbreaker right here and growing into this big heartbreaker. So let's see what they have to say about that. Babies, yes, we're still working on them. Between creating and implementing all the new species that have arrived this year, we've been working on assets for autogeny where we can. We are currently making our way through painting a lot of baby skins, creating blend shapes for all the growth stages, and prototyping animations. That's going to be a lot of work. There's a lot of creatures in this game, and hats off to them. We're working on it, but it'll take some time as it'll not only touch every animal, but all the animal related systems, both in terms of gameplay and on the technical side, AI, locomotion, IKs, etc. For this month, however, please enjoy this early look at our baby Apatosaurus blend shapes. It's using a temporary baby skin and a normal map, but the final design shouldn't be too far off. Very cool. Looks like they're doing really good so far. Very excited for that. Obviously that's going to take a lot of time, and there's a lot of creatures in this game. So I don't expect it to come anytime soon, but man, that's just awesome. I'm so excited for it. Then animal awareness. To cap out this dev diary, we have a tiny bit of animal AI news. Throughout August, we've been working at the animal awareness system. When it's finished, this will let animals effectively see and hear their surroundings, recognizing and prioritizing entities based on their size, loudness, etc. Think of it as a gateway to a more requested behaviors like fleeing and conversing between animals. Once it's finished, there'll be a lot of exciting stuff to build on top of that. Yes, a great step in the first direction. Or what am I saying? A great first step into that direction, I guess. As you'll see, they have an image right here of a T-Rex noticing the Brontosaurus. So that is awesome. Very excited for that. It looks like there's a lot of really cool things to come in the game. Obviously, the ontogeny won't be for a bit, but in Update 12, we can expect to see Ankylosaurus, Brontosaurus, and the Apatosaurus, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to see them. Again, though, this was a different type of video, but I really wanted to talk about this stuff. Some people did request it too. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.